class, I hope you all will be fine. Today we will start chapter 18, salts. What is salts? Salt is a basically chemical combination of positive and negative ions. Today we will study about arrangement of ions in salt and melting points of ionic compounds, in which we study about the electrostatic force, the strength of this attraction, and the dependence. ठीक है? Now I am going to start topic 18.1. Okay class, the name of topic 18.1 is arrangement of ions in salt. The arrangement of ions in salt. First of all, you all know about the neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction is reaction of acid and bases. When acids are reacted to bases and bases are reacted to acids, they give salts and water. When acid neutralize bases or alkalis, salts and waters are formed. For example, sodium hydroxide, an alkali, neutralizes hydrochloric acid to form sodium chloride and water. This reaction is called neutralization reaction. Here, sodium hydroxide is a base, HCl is an acid. They both react and give us salt, which is sodium chloride salt and water. Okay? Next, what is salt? A salt is a chemical combination of positive and negative ions. Next, role of electrostatic force of attraction between salts. These oppositely charged ions are then bonded together by the electrostatic force of attraction. For example, sodium has positive charge and chlorine has negative charge. They both combine with the help of electrostatic force of attraction. The strength of this attraction depends on the magnitude of charges. Charges mean positive charge and negative charge. One salts contain positive and negative charge, both charges, positive and negative. And the distance between the ions. Distance means sodium and chloride has distance between them. Okay class, now we will study about crystal lattice. Okay class, now we will study about crystal lattice. What is crystal lattice? These positively charged ions then arrange themselves in a regular and repeating pattern to give a three-dimensional network structure called a crystal lattice. Means oppositely charged ions. For example, this is a crystal lattice of sodium chloride in which sodium and chloride ions are arranged themselves in a three-dimensional structure which give us a crystal lattice pattern. Okay, because in which positive and negative charges are arranged themselves in a regular pattern. Okay, the red color is representing chloride ions and green color represented sodium ions. Okay, now we will study about the properties. The properties shown by the ionic compounds are due to the presence of this ordered structure. Ordered structure means, students, in which the ions, I am repeating again, positive and negative ions are arranged themselves in a regular pattern. Okay. Under ordinary conditions of temperature and pressure, ionic compound exist as crystal solid. Ordinary conditions mean room temperature and pressure. जब भी हम क्रिस्टल लैटिस को प्रोवाइड करते हैं, दे मेंटेन देयर शेप. फॉर एग्जांपल, शुगर क्रिस्टल एंड एनी अदर क्रिस्टल. नाउ वी विल स्टडी अबाउट द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सोडियम क्लोराइड क्रिस्टल. Okay, in NaCl, each sodium ion means green color represented sodium. Each sodium ion is surrounded by 6 chloride ions. This sodium ion will be surrounded by 6 chloride ions, and each chloride ions is represented in turn is surrounded by 6 sodium ions. ठीक है, 6 sodium ions surrounded by 1 sodium ion surrounded by 6 chloride ion, and 1 chloride ion is surrounded by 6 sodium ions. Okay class, as shown in this picture, how these ions are arranged in the crystal lattice having the shape of face-centered cube. The bigger chloride ions are represented at the corners and at the center of each face of the cube. Centers and corners पर sodium chloride ions उसे represent किए हुए हैं, and in between the sodium ions are represented. Okay class, while the smaller sodium ions occupy the edges of the cube. Okay, class. The second topic is 18.2 melting point of ionic compounds. Since very strong electrostatic force of attraction are present between the ions within a crystal lattice, a significant amount of energy is needed to break these forces. Means that as we study, sodium chloride has a significant amount of electrostatic force of attraction as we study in topic 18.1. Therefore, a significant amount of energy is needed to break down these forces. Okay, class. The question is why the melting point of ionic compounds are generally very high? Because when we want to melt any crystal, there may be NaCl, it may be KCl, it may be any salts. We have to provide significant amount of energy because salts have a strong electrostatic force of attraction between their positive and negative ions. Okay, class. Next is the explanation why the electrostatic force of attractions are very strong in ions. During the process of melting, these attractive forces break down and let the ions move freely. During this process, during the melting process, the attractive forces will be breakdown. The melting points of ionic compounds depend upon the charge present on the ions and their sizes. For example, if we study and talk about sodium chloride structure, the charges means positive and negative charges present on the ions and their sizes means the size of sodium and the size of chloride ions should be small and the charge should be greater. High charges and smaller ion size led to strong attractions and hence the higher melting points. When charges and sizes will be greater means charges should be higher and the sizes should be smaller, then we have to apply greater force and greater energy for their melting. Okay, class. So the topic was a melting point, and if you have any question you may can ask in your groups.